Good morning. It's such a blissful day. I hope you're all having a great day too. So here it is, new episode, new story. Across a green desert, there was a hill underneath which there was a valley next to the vast sea, and there flourished a kingdom which was magnificent and a great realm that was ruled by a king and queen. And this king and queen were really happy when they gave birth to their son, and they named their son as Prince Merciful. The Prince Merciful, he grew up to become handsome and brave, and as per his name, he was really merciful as well. And when he turned 21, the king granted him a wish. So the Prince Merciful asked his father to the permission to travel around the world and get to know about everything that he can. So the king approved it, agreed to it, and he sends him to travel around the world along with a servant. So the Prince Merciful and the servant Judas, they both travel across for weeks and months, and this prince gets to know different civilization from different kingdoms. And the servant Judas was quite frustrated traveling across the world, so he rudely asked the prince if you're done with your trip, can we please go back to the kingdom? So the prince replies that no, there's so much more to travel and know more about different civilization yet. There's so much more to discover. And this Judas was really frustrated and fed up with the everything that was happening around. And ultimately they reach a lawn where the prince sees a rabbit eating carrot, and he also catches an eagle that was about to attack the rabbit. So immediately he aims a stone at the eagle and he throws at the eagle and saves the rabbit. And at that very particular moment, the rabbit speaks to the prince, which was quite unusual for the prince. And the rabbit thanks the prince, and it says that it's not just the rabbit that you have saved, it's actually the princess. I am the daughter of King Invisible, so my dad does not like to be in debt for any help that he gets, so he is indebted to you for saving me. So whenever you're in difficult, you can call the King Invisible for saving my life, and he will come and help you with anything that would be that you would be asking for. And Judas continued traveling, and they reached a desert area where they were really thirsty and they could not find any water body. And they keep moving, and finally they figure out a reflection of shining water, and they stop there and they go nearby that water and figure out that it's a deep well, and somebody has to get inside the well to take the water. And Judas suggests the prince that because I am heavy, I'll not be able to get into the well and you'll not be able to pull me out, so it's better I'll tie a rope to you and you get down and drink water and get me water as well. So prince thinks about it and he agrees to the suggestion of Judas, and he gets into the well, he drinks water, and he takes water in his hand as well and asks Judas to pull him back. But Judas, being lazy and cruel, he thinks about it and he tells the prince that I will not pull you up. Instead, I'll send you a letter down. I want you to write down that you are going to give me all the power to be prince and you will be a servant from now on. So finally, the prince will not have any choice. So he agrees to it. So Judas throws the letter to the prince and he writes a statement and he puts a signature to it. So finally Judas pulls him back from the well, and they exchange their clothes. So now Judas becomes the prince and Merciful becomes the servant, and they continue traveling. So they reach the kingdom of the desert. So Prince Judas goes to the kingdom. He speaks to the king saying that he is Prince Merciful and he wants to get married to his daughter. So the king of that desert says, all right, but you know what? First of all, you does not look like a prince, and which prince will be so rude? It's okay, it might be the culture of your kingdom, I do not know about it, but there's a bad news for you, that tomorrow there is another troop of another kingdom, which is a huge troop which is coming to our kingdom to attack. So if you win the war alone and if you survive, then I'll be able to marry my daughter to you. So this Prince Judas agrees to it, and he comes back to the servant Merciful, and he says about the discussion that happened with the king. And the Prince Judas tells servant Merciful that you will be the one who will be fighting this war and get the things sorted. So Prince agrees he will not have any other choice because he wants to go back to his kingdom as well. So finally, he gets prepared for the war and he goes near the battlefield. And while he is there, he goes quite early. And when he is there, he remembers everything that happened in the entire journey. So he remembers about the wish that he had got, and he calls upon King Invisible. So the King Invisible appears in front of him, and he says, because you had saved my daughter, I'll be able to help you. And he will give a magical sword to the prince, and this King Invisible will not be visible to anybody apart from this Merciful. So finally they will win the battle. Both the the Prince Merciful and the King Invisible, both of them will win the battle. And this Prince Merciful will be returning to the desert area to meet the Prince Judas. So while coming back, he will be talking to himself loud that what happened, about everything that happened, that how he traveled, how he got a wish granted from his father, and how he traveled around the world, what are all the things that he learned, and how Judas cheated him, and how he became the prince, and how tomorrow Prince Judas, the fake Prince Judas, will be marrying the daughter of this kingdom. And there in the palace was the princess Mina, who was having a ability to hear things from far, listens to everything that the Prince Merciful was talking, and she was shocked. She gets to know about the truth that was happening around. And next day, when this fake Prince Judas goes to the king and says that he has won the war and he wants to marry his daughter, and the king will be shocked and he agrees to it. But the princess Mina, she opposes it, and she says everything that she had heard to her father. And the king calls upon the Prince Merciful to the kingdom, and learns about everything that had happened. He sees the letter and he gets to know that these are the things that they had agreed upon. So he marries upon his daughter to actual Prince Merciful, and he puts the servant Judas into the prison for lifetime. So this is and Prince Merciful and Princess Mina, they travel back to their kingdom, and they lived happily ever after, and they keep traveling around the world once in a while to get to know and to discover things on their own. So this was the story that I wanted to narrate to you. So there are 3 things that I learned in this story. The first being, do not cheat others. If you cheat others, that comes back to you. You will be caught and you will be held responsible for the cheating that you had done. Second thing is, be humble, be merciful. I mean, if you're going to help somebody, help them wholeheartedly without any intention of getting any returns, because ultimately that will also come back to you. If you help somebody without any intention of getting a return, you definitely will be helped at the right time. Okay. Third thing, this is the most important thing. There's a saying in Kannada that Desha Sutti Nodu, Kosha Odi Nodu, which means that you travel around the world and you read a lot of books, because that gives you experience, that also gives you wisdom, through which you will be able to choose wise, and you will be able to live a better life. You will be able to understand things, you will be able to analyze things, you will be getting to have different experiences from different culture, you will be able to get to know different languages. So that is something that helps you grow as a person. So these are the 3 learnings that I learned from this story. If anything more that you have learned from it, please do comment below, and do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. So I'll see you all next week. Until then, take care, have a great week.